Okay, we are back. So this next segment, social media fails, because there's always, honestly, between Alderperson Lopez and Paul Vallis and CWB Chicago, Second City Cop Log is still posting its Chicago Contrarian. There's a never endless stream of content of what we could pick on. Here is one from CWB Chicago. For those people that are in our podcast audience, I will read it to you. So it's a quote retweet basically from CWB. The original tweet is from the Chicago Police Superintendent David O. Brown. Pay attention on August 23rd. We're going to drop a little research on Mr. O. Brown, 23rd, 24th, and 25th of 24th, 25th, 26th. I think that's the date. We're going to drop some research on Mr. Brown. But anyways, here's the tweet. Tonight, alongside Chicago Mayor, the Chicago First Lady, U.S. Attorney John Lausch Jr., and the hardworking and energetic officers, community and faith leaders, and members of Chicago Caps 11 and Chicago Caps 06, we enjoyed National Night Out with our neighbors and communities. So that's Brown's tweet. CWB then quote retweets it, retweets it, but adds comments saying, interesting, the top local federal prosecutor's there, but no mention of the state's attorney. CWB hates the state's attorney. Now I think you're able to piece together that CWB is either, I think it's run by prosecutors. It definitely has the alt-right tilt to it. It's definitely old school. If they are prosecutors that run it or own it, it's definitely like Dick Devine, ultra-conservative prosecutors. Don't want to be questioned. Right, that's definitely what you're getting there. So let's start out. National Night Out. It's total bogus. It's BS. It's a total BS event. We're going to get all our neighbors out one night, and we're all going to come together one night a year out of the 365 nights. The other 364 we couldn't care less about. Really? That one night out is going to make a difference? It isn't. As a word I got from someone on Twitter, I think Carl Nyberg on Twitter, it's copaganda. This is what this is. This is copaganda, like propaganda, but copaganda and political agenda, which means it's politicians and cops coming together to do some theater on a bullshit night out. This whole national night out. We're going to do it. This is really going to turn the corner for violence. One night going to turn the corner on Chicago's issues with violence? Does that make any sense? Of course not. CWB, though, totally bought into it. Why? Because they want anything they can possibly exploit to discredit Kim Foxx, the state's attorney. Now, as a reminder, we're currently in litigation against the state's attorney. And while I agree with a lot of the stuff she does, her transparency, I do not agree with. That said, CWB is a political operation masquerading as media. It's basically the Fox News of Chicago. Although local Fox has been pretty much Fox Newsy recently too, but they're trying to do Fox News the print version in Chicago. They're so bad at it too. So they don't understand the numbers they publish. If they understood them better, they would realize they don't prove what they think they prove. They prove the exact opposite. But that's for another time. So CWB here with this tweet is ripping Fox for not being there. It's a total bullshit night out. And of all the nights out in all of the city and all of the county, why does she have to be at that one? And what does it make a difference if the prosecutor doesn't go to a national night out that's total bullshit? Why? Why do you care? Why do you buy into the propaganda that this is actually something? Lightfoot and Brown have lied repeatedly about the effect of bail reform, the courts being closed, although they weren't actually closed for as long as they were talking about or as thoroughly as they were talking about. Bail reform. Lightfoot's deputy mayor for public safety resigned over it, probably. We have emails saying, no, we got to stop saying this. This isn't the truth. The data doesn't reflect it. They don't care. They just keep lying. Why would Kim Foxx go to a national night out with Mayor Lightfoot, who's done nothing but lie on the issue, and Superintendent David O. Brown, who's done nothing but lie on the issue? That's a key word. Remember that word, lie. I think it's August 24th. It is. August 24th, we dropped the research on Brown. You're going to see he's got a little bit of a history with the honesty problems. It didn't come up during his confirmation, though. Did the police board know? Did the mayor know? Did they lie? Did they cover up? Or did they have no clue and they're completely clueless about his history? Let me get back to it. CWB, although hates the mayor and hates Brown, is doing nothing but being a megaphone for their copaganda. But they don't care because my enemy's enemy is my friend, right? As long as they're all ripping Fox for the problem, it's fine. It's all right that they hate them. It's all right that they hate them. It's totally fine. They don't care. They don't care. They just don't care.